Hi, Scorpio. 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 Oh, Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio. What Spirit showed me was a scene from the movie Hook with Robin Williams. It was the food fight scene. You know what scene I'm talking about. But the kids, after having a bunch of food thrown at each other, were like, "You're doing it, Peter. You're doing it. You're playing with us, Peter." And I feel like for Scorpio, it's almost like you've forgotten how to play, you know, like you've forgotten what is fun anymore. You know what I mean? And at this time, I feel like you really need to get back into touch with what brings you joy. You need to get back in touch with your inner child, you know. Maybe I'm kind of seeing like the teenage you. Parkour. I don't know what that's about. I know. Maybe you used to do some parkour in your teenage years, Scorpio, and you kind of want to go jump around on a jungle gym. Go do it. Sure, why not? Be safe, be careful. We all know how bones get brittle. All right, Spirit, for Scorpio, what does Scorpio need to know? What does the collective need to hear? Please make your messages loud and clear. I'm a trifle deaf in one ear. Hey, hey, Dr. Seuss. I feel like maybe Scorpio Dr. Seuss was a big part of your childhood. I feel like it was Dr. Seuss was a big part of everybody's childhood. But maybe even reading a book, reading a Dr. Seuss book could kind of, what am I thinking of? Spark, ignite that childish side of you. And I say childish in the best way possible because I'm not talking about go full immature. Let's not be immature, Scorpio. We're just looking to get back in touch with that younger feeling side of ourselves. You know what I mean? Let's see, what else for Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to know for Libra season? Mm, 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 mm. What is this message for Scorpio? Why do they need to play? They need to play because everything feels so serious in your energy, Scorpio, kind of like it's been nothing but adulting. Bills, bills, bills. Um, the usual just daily life. And I feel like you haven't been taking out enough time for enjoyment, for satisfaction and fulfillment. You've lost that idea of what those things are. You know what I mean? There needs to be a balance. I'm hearing work life balance. Work life balance is an illusion, Scorpio, okay? Um, how you separate the two is solely on you. Let's be real, you know? Do, 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 do. I keep hearing, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for that. Um, you have time for what you make time for, Scorpio. I'm seeing reprioritizing your satisfaction, prioritizing your fulfillment, prioritizing your joy, Scorpio. This is so important. Because I'm kind of seeing you at like a breaking point, like a boiling point. You know what I mean? And they're showing me the Hulk tearing off your shirt and just going straight up aggression rage on everybody, everybody around you. I'm so sorry for everybody around you. If that is that what the problem is, Scorpio? Like, for some of you, I'm kind of feeling like you have been in a funky, almost mean energy, or maybe this is somebody around you, but this energy is stemming from a need to stoke the inner child fire. You need to play point blank, period. You need to give yourself some time to play. This needs to become important to you. So decide, Scorpio, how do you play? You know, uh, what brings you joy? What brings a smile to your face? What makes you laugh? Do you laugh anymore? Like genuinely, heartily laugh? Laugh crying. When was the last time you've done that? Um, I feel like all the joy has been sucked out of life. Even your favorite foods don't taste great. The shows that you enjoyed watching just kind of seem mediocre. I'm feeling some of you Scorpios like to read. You haven't even been wanting to pick up your books, and books are a way for you to escape. That could be something that you need to do, Scorpio, is to just pick up that book and start reading. Get lost. I'm hearing get lost. I'm also feeling a need for exploration. We want to explore. This could be exploring a new physical place for you, maybe someplace you've never been. I'm not necessarily speaking of travel, although that may be for some of you, but I don't know. Am I hearing urban exploration, which is the exploration of abandoned buildings? If that's your type of thing, Scorpio, that is pretty darn cool, but be safe. Um, Floors do cave in, stairs do fall apart. So, if urban exploration is your thing or was your thing in the past and it's something you want to jump back into, have fun. Be safe with that. Excuse me. All right, Spirit, what else for Scorpio? What else about this energy? What do we need to know for Scorpio? What do we need to know for Scorpio? Scorpio, I'm feeling Aquarius in your energy as well. Um, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could be an Aquarius watching the Scorpio reading. I don't know. Do 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 do. I'm also seeing something about theater, Scorpio. Maybe one of the things that you used to do that brought you joy was community theater, acting in plays or even working backstage as stagehand used to bring you joy. I'm seeing something about that. And again, that's for some of you, not all of you. Let's see here. This entire message, Scorpio, is all about getting back into touch with what makes you happy, you know, um, because you've forgotten. You have forgotten because of the imbalance of work and life. What for Scorpio? What for Scorpio? Drowning, drowning. Maybe y'all used to swim, and I know the weather's getting cooler, but they have indoor pools. I'm hearing the YMCA community pool. Um, Scorpio, this message is loud and clear as day. Okay. Because your energy does feel tired, drained, and drowning, and the desire to get into touch and do the things that bring you fulfillment, joy, and satisfaction is here and in the now. Okay. Like I said earlier in the message, I kept hearing, I don't have time for this. I don't have time to do that. I have no room to make plans. You do. You do. Again, you make time for the things that are important to you, Scorpio. Okay, your joy needs to become important to you. the bills are always going to be there. You're always going to have to work to provide, okay, in one way or another, okay? You can set aside some time. There's that balance, that work life balance, um, to fulfill yourself. Because there's neglect here and it's neglecting yourself, to be honest. Um, and again, I see you're at your breaking point. You've been at your, I'm hearing at the end of your rope, at the end of your rope. And I know the solution may seem too simple to be true, but the solution is there. It's just to get back into what makes you happy, which is duh. Like you've been doing things that you don't love. Working a job that you're not crazy about is, something you don't love to do. So why don't do things that you love to do instead? What else for Scorpio spirit? What else for Scorpio? Hi, guys. Thank you for the likes. What else for Scorpio? Do, 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 do. Any other advice? Any other insights? Any upcoming details that we need to know about? Do, 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 do. I just saw the Ace of Pentacles while shuffling here. That's always a nice card to see, but it's not coming out. It's not coming out, Scorpio, because I feel like it's your move, you know. Um, I feel like there's like not a freshman. What am I trying to say? A need to refresh your routine is what I'm trying to say. There is a need for refreshment. What else, Spirit? Anything else for Scorpio? Let me switch decks. Go back to my wild mystic oracle. Do 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 do. Kenzie, hi. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome in. Do do do. Kenzie, hi. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome in. Anything else for Scorpio spirit? Anything else for Scorpio? Do 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 do. Let me get a sippy sip. I want to finish getting this message out before my battery dies. Do 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 do. And this full message, this full Scorpio message, will be uploaded to my YouTube channel, and the link is in my bio. Do 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 do. What I'm seeing here, Scorpio, is I'm seeing like a peacock that is literally hiding behind its feathers. Okay, like it's shy. And a peacock is not supposed to hide behind its feathers, right? It's supposed to fan them out and to display them. Hello. Why? To attract, generally to attract a mate or to stave off a predator of some sort. They fan out their feathers and they give them a nice little rattle and a shake. But for you, Scorpio, excuse me. For you, Scorpio, I definitely feel like trying something that you're resistant to, trying something new. You may feel a little shy about it, and it could be because of the idea of you not getting it right the first time, failing the first time, which you are never expected to get something right the first time, especially something you're trying new, right? Um, so Spirit wants you to step outside of your comfort zone. There is joy outside of your comfort zone. You better believe it. And this is evident in all of the energy that I have pulled for you. What you are seeking Joy, satisfaction, fulfillment. These words keep resounding. Joy, satisfaction, fulfillment is outside of a comfort zone here. And it could all revolve around you trying something new in order to ignite this little fire. I see like a a little teeny flame inside of you that you kind of turn the burner down on, and it's just kind of tinkling in the background. Spirit says, turn the fire up. Turn the fire up. Do, 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 do. Explore. Maybe hiking, Scorpio, is something you have been considering, but I don't know if you've been seeing everything that's been going on with the hiking trails in Oregon and people getting hurt and missing, and maybe news like that is deterring you. All the more reason for you to go out and explore. That would be something that you feel resistance to doing, right? All the more reason to do it. Goosebumps. Hey, thank you, Spirit. Hi, guys. Thank you for being here. What else for Scorpio, Spirit? Marla, you've been wanting to do it. This is your confirmation, Marla. Come on. And you live in Oregon too. Come on. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. I just heard there is content to be made. That could be something else for you, Scorpio. Maybe you have been considering content creation, but the idea of putting yourself out there to be scrutinized and judged by the masses makes you a little vomity inside. Do it. Maybe this new thing that Spirit wants you to try out, you should make content out of it. Maybe it's teaching somebody something, or I don't know. Y'all know better than I do. Come on, I'm reading for millions of you here. Don't play me. Y'all are cute. I love you. Thank you, Spirit. Mm, 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 mm. I see. I see. Okay, and this feels like tied in with the content creation here. Maybe you feel like what you would put out isn't the goods. Maybe you want to inspire people, but you don't even know how or what or where to inspire, you know? Um, what could you possibly, I'm hearing, what could I possibly bring to the table? Bitch, you could make the whole table for all I know. Maybe you want to get into woodworking. I don't know. Y'all know better than I do. But what I do know is that you got a green light here, Scorpio. And in my book, green means go. Motorcycle driving by confirmation. Thank you. Do it. Take that leap of faith into something new. This all goes back to the one thing that's important, and that is you. This is for your overall health and well being, because you're coming from stable. Life is, life isn't bad. It's okay. But you're unenthused. You're not excited. Again, bland. That's the word I'm thinking of. Life is bland. Maybe you want to do some cooking content. Hey, sign me up. Let me know what you come up with, because I love cooking videos. Anywho, anything else for Scorpio, Spirit? Anything else for Scorpio? Side note, let me all tell. Okay, so like I said, I love watching cookie videos. One big thing I've noticed about cooking videos is the amount of seasoning that people use nowadays in the cooking videos versus, say, I don't know, the year 2019, the year of the return of our Lord. Y'all know what I mean. But I feel like the videos I watch nowadays, the recipes are using way more seasoning than what they were 5, 6, 7 years ago. Y'all know what I mean. I'm not going to say the word on here because I don't want TikTok to ban my live. Shadow ban me. Please don't do that. Thank you. I think that's it. I think that is everything I have for you, Spirit, because your message, I called you Spirit Scorpio. Your message has just made a full circle. So that is all I have for you, Scorpio. This full message will be uploaded to my YouTube. So if you want to play it back, the link is in my bio and it should be up within the hour. But anywho, I'm going to hop off of here, let my phone charge. I will be back later to deliver Sagittarius. In the meantime, remember, my loves, God loves you, and so do I.